being the gracious host that Canyon Bicycles is, oh my gosh, we were going to treat them to the best Southern California terrain possible. So we've got our sand hill here. Beautiful weather. Yeah, we're living that California lifestyle.
Welcome to Carlsbad, California, a quaint seaside community about 35 miles north of San Diego and 85 miles south of Los Angeles. Known for white sandy beaches and, of course, home to Canyon Bicycles' North American office. Tucked away in the corner of this really cool looking industrial park is Canyon USA's headquarters and showroom. We're gonna be walking inside to meet some of the staff today, getting a little bit of a tour, seeing some of the bikes they've got on offer, and learning a little bit about the people working for Canyon USA.
Yo. What's up, Drew? How you doing?
Good, man.
Welcome
How are you?
to Canyon. Yeah.
Thank you. Excited to check it out.
Yeah, let's go check it out. So yeah, this is the Canyon showroom. So we have our HQ above, and then down here with the showroom, we've got bikes on display, and we've got some merchandise as well. Customers can come in, they can check bikes out, we can get them sized up as well. And then also we have the option to do some demo bikes as well. So we have mountain and road and some gravel stuff too. In the future, we're hoping to do some more extended demo rides, but at the moment with the limited inventory, we've got kind of a smaller fleet. And so it gives us the opportunity to get more bikes out to customers rather than having a lot of stuff here instead. And but like I said, in the future, we're hoping to have much more, and we'll be doing longer demos, etc.
Awesome. And so how long have you guys had this facility here in Carlsbad?
So we've been in the US since 2017. And we kind of started in a smaller office and we've expanded into this. Gave us the option to do a showroom as well as have our HQ above it. So it's nice to have everything in one spot.
You guys have another facility in Chino, which is not too far away, and that's where I guess a lot of your warehousing and shipping is from.
Exactly, so that's where all the bikes get received, packaged up, worked on whatever needs to happen in the QC, and then they'll get shipped out from there to the customers directly.
So we've teleported over to the Chino office, or set up a fake one, here, and we're with Gus, who is a packing agent at Canyon USA. What are some of the key things you're in charge of?
So the key things I'm in charge of is basically packaging the bike, making sure that it preserves the same condition that our mechanics build it up to, and that it arrives at the customer's door in the same condition.
Okay. And obviously when we receive the test bikes that we've got from Canyon, they've all shown up looking great and in nicely packaged boxes. What are some of the elements to making sure bikes show up nice to customers when they order them?
Basically protecting the frame, especially like this beautiful paint job that we have here, making sure that there's no snag or tugs on the cable, so making sure it shifts crisp when you put it together. And then just that nothing clings or clashes with each other.
So when a customer orders a bike then from Canyon USA, they are already in California at the Chino office, and then they are already checked and have had hands-on here in California before they go to that final destination?
Correct. Before a customer receives any bike, it comes through us first. So whether our quality control team expects it or one of our mechanic does a final touch, making sure it shifts smoothly, that everything's working the way it should be, it comes through us first.
Oh God! Oh my gosh!
The bikes sound good, right? We're here with Scott Hart, Canyon USA's brand manager. Scott, run us through a little bit about what you do, where you're from, and what we can expect to see in the future out of what you're doing here at Canyon.
Yeah, my name's Scott, and you and I have known each other for a long time. I've worked in media, I've worked in brand management, worked in media again, and now I'm really molding those two things together and working in the marketing media for Canyon USA, where I get to work with all of our USA athletes, develop the social media, and really work on all the brand stories that communicate with the world. Mantra of ours is inspiring riders to ride and getting everybody out on the trail together. Everybody here that works at Canyon, whether it be sales, digital, packaging, marketing, we all ride. It's generally on the side, but it is something that definitely fuels our soul. So that's what's really fun, is to see, you know, in every aspect of the brand, there's somebody that's living and breathing it and really wanting to share that with the end consumer.
Nice, and I know obviously with COVID, there's some changes in terms of number of people at the office and all that, but do you guys have like a little company lunch rides or after work rides, you guys have a little race?
Oh, yeah.
Who's the fastest? Who's the most competitive?
Some of us have pushed it so hard that we may be in slings or we may be just recovering, but you're definitely always measuring up with even your coworkers, so it's really fun to get out. Actually in the mornings is a big thing around here.
Lemons to lemonade. Well, thanks, Scott. What's our next stop here on the tour today?
We can check in with Robin, who really helps facilitate all of our digital strategies and online components.
All right, Robin, so looks like you've got your hands full with a lot of stuff. Tell us a little bit about your role and what you do here at Canyon.
My role as an e-commerce manager is really looking at a lot of different areas on the site. So everything from the customer experience. Buying a bike is such a huge purchase, right? And so not getting able to go to, say, a bike shop and touch and feel the bike and really get to understand it that way and get that tactical experience. We, as a direct-to-consumer brand, are looking for opportunities to help customers get through those hurdles.
What would you say have been some of the areas that Canyon is seeking to improve?
We want everyone to know that Canyon is for everyone, from the novice beginner to the performance rider. So we have a bike for anybody. A lot of our team and energy and and resources from the marketing side of things, getting out there, putting the brand out first.
This is the Canyon booth. It's been going off all weekend. We gave away a Lux Trail this weekend to a very stoked person. Free coffees all weekend, athletes in the booth. It's absolutely been one of the best sea otters I've been to.
We've recruited a lot of great athletes to really represent our brand. We've also just been doing a lot of really focused efforts onto the website. Having that insight of, hey, let's really identify where people are getting hung up and understanding the analytics and the data behind, how people are shopping through the site. When we are able to put the right type of content on there, where we're trying to, inform our customer and give them those tools to make them confident in that purchase, that's really where a lot of our energy is going right now.
Your site and your social stuff's always awesome, so it's really cool from our side to see what you guys are doing.
Yeah.
It'll be neat to see how things grow.
Awesome, Drew. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Appreciate it. All right, next up we're going to head down and talk with Brian Allen, Canyon USA's sales team manager. Brian, tell us a little bit about what you do.
So I'm the sales team manager here at Canyon Bicycles USA. I run the customer service / sales team, also warranty, tech department. We call it level 2. And then the showroom, which you guys are in right now.
So when you're not riding and you're here at work, what are some of your kind of day-to-day tasks and things that you deal with?
We're looking at all the metrics to help us understand better, what the customer's needs are, and then how we, as a team, can meet those needs and solve their problems. So, the customer inquiries range from, needing help with sizing, to placing an order, to post-purchase questions like, how do I adjust my saddle, or how do I set the sag on my new mountain bike?
Awesome. So it sounds like we're meeting with Robin, and it sounds like both of you in your separate roles are really focusing a lot of energy into getting customers and potential customers the experience and knowledge they need to make decisions and then set up their bikes and be educated on their new bikes.
Yeah, being direct to consumer, we have the advantage of being in direct contact with the customers. So unlike our competitors where the bike shop plays that role, we are basically in charge of the customer experience from beginning to end and continuing that experience into hopefully another bike in the future. So yeah, we have to make sure that they have all the information that they need, that not only is the information presented on the website, but that there's somebody at Canyon that they can talk to, whether that be on the phone or via email or chat. And so that's something I think that we pride ourselves on and we do a really good job of.
GBL, obviously, right, you have the new investor. Obviously, there's lots of other companies that have been sold, media outlets to bike brands that are bought by big investment groups.
Right.
I guess, how do you guys feel about that? What could we possibly see changing in the future with Canyon?
Yeah, one of the great things about GBL being our investors is that they've made a promise to stay out of the bike design and production side of things. They want us to continue to do what we do well, which is to make incredible bikes. I think GBL is doing a great job of really just giving us the freedom to continue to do what we do, but also the support that we need to grow as a business. Yeah, and so I'm excited for what's to come. It's going to be really cool to see how we expand into some of the categories that we haven't really put a lot of emphasis in, such as e-mountain bikes, e-mobility in general. That's an important part that we need to be involved in. And if we can take our German engineering and styling and put that to use with e-mobility, there's going to be some really cool stuff coming out.
Well, we'd like to thank the whole Canyon USA crew for taking the time out to show us around their US headquarters. And I think, from what I hear, we've got a little bit of a surprise coming up next. Is that right?
Yeah, we're gonna go get out on the trails.
Man, when it rains, I want to come here and build a red track.
And here we
That's
are.
exactly what we did a day later. I pulled up and he's like, here. And I was like, what?
Dang it!
You're like, you're good for a second, and then you hit a patch, you're like, you can't make it.
Dude.
It's actually definitely the
It's way looser.
Dude, that is not good enough.